My experience of dealing with people, I was thinking about this because I've coached for maybe 10 years in what I do, roughly, in different guises. Is the guise is the right word?
Yeah.
If there's one thing I believe to be true, is that people are too hard on themselves. And I know that's not cool to say because you're meant to say it's probably not hard enough and you've got to be harder and you've got to come down on yourself. But I truly believe...
That's what Goggins would say, but like...
Maybe, but I just truly believe if you talk to people and you actually question them on things, they start to realise maybe a lot of what I'm saying is not actually true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like maybe I'm a bit hard on myself. I think we're all hard on ourselves all the time. I don't know where that... Well, I do know where it comes from, but...
Where does it come from?
Well, it comes different. It comes from different places for different people, I'm sure, but our mind is only an accumulation, isn't it? You think about it.
Of experiences and
experiences and all the rest of it. I think we just accumulate it over time. Maybe it's a lot of it's society, a lot of it's experiences we have as young people, especially when we're in those formative years, isn't it? But I think we believe something, we create meaning out of something, and then we just carry that on and we never question it. Like your big story was, I'm just not consistent.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're like, I'm like, really? And you're like, well, I am quite consistent, but I could be more consistent. It's like, yeah, of course, I'm sure you could.
Yeah.
So could I.
Yeah.
What's more consistent look like?
Yeah.
So I think we're just too hard on ourselves, people in general. And that's easy to say. But pretty much everyone I come into contact with, you're like, man, you give yourself a hard time. Which is why I suppose I don't want to give someone a harder time already than they're having. You know? Sometimes I know that floats some people's boat. They see that online, they're like, oh yeah, I've got to be tougher on myself. And because I think actually people like to punish themselves more. But I don't know when you finish punishing yourself enough that you start to feel better.
Well, if it doesn't work, then what's the point of that? Like, if you're just going to feel more shit and then eat more fucking cake as a result, then what's the point of that?
Yeah, I just don't know. How can you punish yourself into happiness?
You can't.
I mean, I'm not saying, like, don't hold yourself accountable. Like, oh, I probably should do better there.
Yeah.
But there's a difference between, I probably should do better then. Like, oh, I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And what am I doing myself? And I'm rubbish. And they're telling me, she's telling me, he's telling me I'm a piece of shit and I need to get myself together and come on, sort myself out. There's people who are depending on you. Yeah, I'll get it. People are depending. Yeah, I need to go again. And then we go again and we fall off and we go again, we fall off. I just don't know. It's not for me, that mentality. I think I was just really hard on myself for too long.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely in your camp, but maybe there is a market at least for people that do need that. I think there is, because there's people signing up to these alpha male things and,
Have you signed up?
No.
You haven't, yeah?
No, it won't last 5 minutes.
I did the alpha male thing. So I've seen off Bad Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did the group therapy thing. Have you seen that scene? Woo-sa. That's me. I'm the group therapy. Woo-sa. You're wearing army boots and camo, aren't you?
I think some people do need that. I would be like, if I signed up for something like that and wanted to do it, I'd do it because I feel that someone needs to push me because I don't push myself. Maybe that's all they're looking for, is for someone to push them harder than they push themselves. Because let's face it, most of us don't push ourselves as hard as we could, which is why, people beat themselves up.
Yeah, there's a million different ways to skin a cat.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's like for some people, if that gives you the outcome that you desire, crack on. But it's not the only way.
No.
And I think sometimes people think that's what they have to do, particularly men. I think men are like, I need to go and punish myself a load. And I remember feeling like that. If I just punish myself, then I'll feel, then I'll get to feel better. But that wasn't the case for me.
No.
It just made me feel worse.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there is some people out there that are benefiting from that. I love this, you should be, if you're going to take something apart, you should know how to put it back together.
Yeah. But how do you know how to put it back together before you
Well, I think if you're
apart?
facilitating an event like
Oh,
that,
right, okay. You need to know what you're doing.
and I think if you're going to just smash yourself to pieces
Yeah.
physically, for example, and mentally, and you're going to go into the depths of despair and all the rest of it, it's like, well, if you're going to take that apart, you better know how to put that back together
Yeah.
on the other side. Because if you
Otherwise-
don't know how to put that back together for somebody,
Yeah.
then I think that's unethical.
And do you think some of these guys can't
I
do
don't
that?
know. I don't know. Who knows?